Hi everybody, welcome to Teaspoon Retro. I'm your host Teaspoon, and today I'm covering the live from Foodie Beauty this morning. It's an update live. I wonder what on earth she can be talking about, because obviously yesterday she told everybody that she was done with sharing her health updates for good. Mind you, we have heard this from Foodie before. So, well, let's see what she's got to talk about.
I'm having breakfast. And Ale Silvermoon. And I'll update you guys on how I'm doing with the whole stupid vertigo thing. Look at this cat. Look at her.
Oh, she's going to update us on her vertigo. But Foodie, isn't that a health condition? Isn't that a health problem? And you're going to update us on it. We thought you weren't discussing health problems anymore. Julia's on the treadmill. Well, she's the only one that's using it, it seems, of late.
Thanks, Eden. You're going to try to stay awake, Justine? If you can't, that's okay. I know it's late where you guys are. What is this stuff? Well, this is not a very green breakfast, but... Okay, I got a double-double with Splenda.
Sure, Jan.
Okay, let's see. I need this so bad, like... Oh, bismillah. It is, it's Tim Hortons. Oh my gosh, I used to take this for granted.
Oh, notice how Chantal is channeling Nikocado Avocado's mannerisms here, in the hope it makes her videos suddenly 3 times as popular.
Okay, another thing I was craving is a bagel with cream cheese. She's getting a workout on the treadmill. Is it toasted? No.
Well, like I say, Julia is the only one that is using the treadmill, Foodie. You can pretend that you are, but when you get exhausted from just walking down the stairs and going out to your car, there's a problem.
What the hell? I didn't even toast it? Yeah. Which states have Tim Hortons? You guys have Tim Hortons? Bagels are expensive here. Like $8 for a pack of bagels. With sourdough, though.
Yeah, it might be $8, which obviously that is expensive. But just out of interest, how much did it cost you for that? I'm betting you could probably have still got it cheaper if you'd have just paid out the $8 for the bagels to begin with and the cream cheese. And I'm just wondering what's in that other bag. I'm wondering if that's going to make an appearance. Is it a second bagel? That's a lot of carbs. Oh well, if Foodie doesn't care to update us about her health.
If you don't care, then we don't care.
It's hot. It's so good.
Oh, I see the frugal living is going swimmingly, Foodie.
What are you doing?
And there's the money shot for the feeders. No home training really, is there? Whatsoever. I was just looking up Tim Hortons, and apparently a double-double is 2 shots of cream and 2 shots of sugar with the original brewed coffee. Yeah, because that's totally what the diabetes needs, isn't it?
Sorry for being gross with cream cheese mouth.
Sure, Jan.
The dizziness and vertigo are pretty much gone.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Mashallah. Because there's a slight, sometimes dizziness, but not really. So I think the medicine works.
It's a miracle, it's a miracle.
So yeah, she's all better, guys. But is she going to do anything? Is she going to go anywhere then? Make any content? Visit any places? Probably not. We're just gonna seal in the apartment because soon, I dare say, the excuse for not going out will be because it's simply too hot.
I don't know if I have a lot of stress in my life, but too much sitting and spinning. Bless up. Yeah, thanks. Hey, Larry. My blood sugars actually like have been not like usually. I even when my blood sugars were like 25, I didn't get dizzy. So no, it's not like that. Like it was my ears feel weird a little bit. Maybe I have an ear infection. I don't know. Like they crackle a bit. So I think it was something with my ears. So I'm on the mend. That's all the update. Now I don't want to talk about my health. Yeah, it's my headphones. I know it. I wear them too much.
It's weird, isn't it? Because throughout her lives, we have seen no sign of her wearing earphones. I know it's probably difficult to see under the hijab, but sometimes you can usually still see like the outline of an earbud in, and there was no sign of that whatsoever. But I don't think it's anything to do with the vertigo. It's not even vertigo, I don't think. And there's something disturbing about when Foodie talks about blood sugars of 25 and then just laughs it off like it's just something that regularly happens, which for her it might be. At this stage, with blood sugars of 25, you might as well have Canadian syrup instead of blood flowing through your veins. But to talk about it and dismiss it with such a cavalier attitude is disturbing, in a sense that 25 is alarmingly high and incredibly dangerous. And she doesn't seem to care.
It's an untoasted bagel. I guess I should have said toasted, but I mean, who eats a raw bagel?
Well, if bagels aren't usually the thing around there, yeah, you should have asked for it toasted. I know people who don't eat their bagels toasted. You should have specified, Foodie. That's your fault. And obviously the vertigo must have been better because she's been oot and about in the Temu car. Now I'm assuming it's her who went out and got it because Salah is, well, still MIA pretty much.
Yeah, plans for today. Well, since I'm feeling better, I have to clean out my kitchen, my cupboards, the fridge, so I can... I'm going to make a meal plan, which will take me forever because I'm indecisive. Grocery list.
So, basically, sweet bugger all then. Okay, noted.
I don't smear the cream cheese. Feed her cream cheese lipstick. What is this? Cheese croissant.
Oh, and a cheese croissant. Big surprise. Great. So, just totaling that up for you, Foodie. That comes to 965 calories. Ooh, and that's just breakfast. I won't do a full breakdown of everything that's in it in terms of fats and sugars and whatever, because Sansa Cooks does excellent videos based around that, so I'm sure she'll put one up later with the totals on there.
Oh, it's doughy in the center. Ew. Oh, there's cheese inside, that's why.
Of course!
Yeah, I don't feel like talking about weight and health and stuff like that. I just don't.
Then what are we going to talk about, Foodie? Are we going to share some facts of the forthcoming content you and your husband might be doing at some point this year? Oh yeah, you said you didn't want to talk about that either, did you? Okay.
No, YouTube lover. I'm not going to get another hamster. I want one so bad, but...
I'm so glad you're not going to get another hamster, because frankly, what happened to Harry was disgraceful, disgusting, neglectful, cruel. That poor hamster lived a terrible, terrible existence in that tiny little cage. And if you never get another animal ever in your lifetime, I would be eternally grateful. And I think most of the girl world community would be as well.
Juice? You're gonna bite mom. You're gonna bite girl. Ow! Rabies! Rabies! Did you go for a poo? Is that why you're zooming?
Great job, Julia. You deserve that, Foodie. She blooming can't stand you. She just can't read the room, can she? When it comes to interacting with animals, you know, she just keeps pushing it, and animals get to a point where they give you their warning signals, and you carry on ignoring it, and then they go, okay, I'm gonna have to proceed to the biting stage. She just doesn't like you. It's absolutely obvious. Every time you like grab her in a death grip, she springs out and runs for the hills. The only reason she sometimes comes around by you is because there's food. And just like Salah, Julia is ignoring Chantal. I love that for you.
Hey, Shamsa. Juice bite. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. She's not scared of me.
Yep, absolutely no signs of vertigo there, the way she's throwing herself around in the chair.
She's so hyper. Woo! She gets more cardio on that thing than me.
You said it, not
What
us.
do you do? You're fat. Today I'm cleaning and meal prepping. I finally feel a lot better. Except my ears feel a bit weird. But that's about it. She's working for her treats. Honestly, I was craving a toasted bagel, but that didn't happen. I was craving a bagel and a coffee, but music to my ears. You love meal prepping, Millie?
It's your fault, Foodie, if the bagel wasn't toasted. You should have said to the server, please can I have the bagel toasted? And they'd have known. They're not clairvoyant. They don't know just by looking at you. They can't read your mind and go, ah, this lady wants it toasted. A toasted bagel. So that's on you.
What are you doing? You're such a spaz.
Oh no, I can't believe you just said that word. Blimey no. What is it with this woman? That's not acceptable language today either, Foodie. It's an incredibly offensive word to use. So we've gone from using one outdated offensive word to describe somebody to another word that's equally offensive.
She's gonna attack me. I can feel it. I don't want to overdo it because, like, I don't want to get dizzy again. But I really want to, like, deep clean my house, you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're supposed to believe that Foodie's the trad wife who goes out of her way and is cleaning 24/7. You know, every inch of the apartment is thoroughly buffed and vacuumed and polished. Also, just replaying and slowing down this bit because Foodie's general expression right after she says this says even she doesn't believe in her own shit anymore.
I really want to, like, deep clean my house, you know? Basically just the kitchen, though. Not really, not really anything else. I always clean. I know.
Yeah, I think that video of a few weeks ago proves, Foodie, that you are not the trad wife that is constantly cleaning.
I don't like having a dirty place anymore. I never did. Like, whenever I would let my villa get really dirty, I felt more depressed. So I've discovered that having a clean
Oh, we're going back to this again, are we? Foodie, stop using your depression as an excuse for you living in a shithole. Because, quite frankly, there are plenty of people with depression who manage to keep their apartments, their homes. There are plenty of people with depression, Foodie, who manage to keep their apartments, flats, homes, and homes a lot bigger than your apartment. Absolutely spotless. So it's a poor excuse. At the end of the day, it was just bone idle laziness that was involved in that. Everybody saw box mounting, everybody saw the filthy sheets on your bed which you hadn't changed for so long they were black, and the state of that llama that you used to lie on. Well, stuff of nightmares.
Clean place makes you less depressed. Plus, my husband would never let me have it like that ever again. He'd probably divorce me if I let my house get really dirty. Bye. See you.
Oh, that's cute. You still think you're married. Oh. Where is Salah, by the way, Foodie? What's he doing? Is he just sleeping again? Is he off on a red room? Is he out collecting money from somewhere? It's all a very strange setup, isn't it? You have no idea what Salah's doing or who he's doing it with, to be quite frank. I mean, he's just been on a Thailand trip on his lonesome. Well, probably not on his lonesome, probably with his newly divorced friend and two single guys in Thailand. Well, you can imagine the sort of places that they've been going to.
So I got a double on the menu. Thick fur mop floor. On the menu, there's a double. Like even in Canada, there's no double on the menu. You just have to ask for it. It's like a normal brewed coffee with 2 milk, 2 sugar. So I got 2 milk and 2 Splenda.
Sure, Jan.
And it's still delicious. Julia is, she's gonna be 3 actually, probably. No, not 3. I don't know. The Breville espresso machine. I need a
Doesn't even know how old the cat is now. Again, that speaks to the fact that she got Julia off the street, because when you get a pet, when you pull a pet or a cat off the street, you're not going to know how old they are really. You're just going to be sort of approximating an age for little Julia. Bless her, and she's looking matted and unkempt as ever. Great job, Foodie.
I did a lot of praying. I'm like, please. I just want to feel not dizzy.
Oh, was this the same praying to Allah that you did when you said, please Allah, if you let me live, if I get through this, I will do everything I can to address my problems with food, and I'll be good, I promise, and I'll lose weight, I'll get healthy. Is it the same situation as that? Because probably God was thinking, oh, here we go, we've got a request coming in from Chantal Marie. What does she want? Oh, she's asking for the same thing as last time. Yeah, and she didn't do it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to file that in the dustbin.
I'm telling you, prayer works. I don't know if it like, I believe in it, but you probably think it's coincidence, but. Oh, I'll be right back. Yeah, well, Scooby. Coffee is a laxative.
Yeah, Foodie, it might be, but everything pretty much passes straight through your system. Your system just goes, incoming, food, incoming, right, express elevator to the bathroom, to the bowels, please. Okay, do not pass go, do not stop and collect $200. Go.
Actually, it's likely bad circulation and upcoming cardiovascular problem. See, every little, this is what I hate. People who are not doctors, have not examined me, just automatically assume, just because I'm fat, that every little single thing, watch, if I get a flu, they're going to attribute it to my diabetes or being fat on the verge of death. It's clearly ear-related if it went away. If it was stroke-related, I would have had a stroke by now.
Foodie, there are clearly conditions which can be attributed directly to your diabetes or one of your other health conditions like blood pressure problems. And just, as you know, just because you go to the doctors, or say you've been to the doctors when you've not been near one for ages, they might take your blood pressure and it might be normal at that stage. But that doesn't mean that your blood pressure isn't high at other points in the day. So you've got numerous conditions that can be attributed, and problems that can be directly attributed to your diabetes. The sky-high blood sugars, for a start, don't help. And you've simply not got those under control. I mean, you've just eaten a cheese croissant and a cream cheese bagel with a sugary coffee that you say's got Splenda in it, but I extra'd out because you can't stand anything like that. It has to be practically syrup to for you to like it. You know, taking all those items that you've just eaten into account, it's no surprise that your blood sugars are skyrocketing to the moon. We don't have to be doctors to see that what you're doing is clearly having a highly detrimental effect on your health. We have members in the community who have relatives with diabetes, who might suffer with diabetes themselves, and they have a very good knowledge of what the problems you can expect when your blood sugars aren't under control. And they infinitely know this better than most people because they're living with it constantly. And they've tried to give you good advice. You just push back on them and say, you're just making it about my weight. Nobody's making it about your weight. What they're saying is your lifestyle is so unhealthy that before long the incredibly serious complications of diabetes, the consequences of having outrageously high blood sugars that are completely unmanaged, are going to visit you. Because there's people who have not got their diabetes under control, and those people are no longer with us. There are people who've lost limbs as a result. But hey, Foodie, Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, knows absolutely everything.
And my ears are bugging me, so it's definitely that. And, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know, Foodie, because you haven't been to a doctor. You just sent Salah to go pharmacy shopping for you, which achieves nothing. You're playing with fire, because that medication that you've been taking is not for asthmatics.
I don't even know if they're trying to be rude. It's just like, you know, like, I don't know.
People are trying to tell you because, like I say, they know what it's like to have diabetes. They know what the consequences are of having unmanaged diabetes. And, you know, you don't want to listen. You don't care because you want to continue eating as you are, and absolutely nothing on this planet is going to ever stop you from eating the way that you are. These wake-up calls that I've talked about before, you know, what's it going to take before you take the situation seriously. I'm reaching the conclusion that now there is absolutely no chance that you will ever get your eating under control, your addiction to food. You will never seek therapy. You will never seek inpatient treatment. And even if you were forcibly placed in inpatient treatment, you know, if your relatives did an intervention, although I'm not sure obviously what the laws are in Canada as opposed to America, what shape that would take or the legal processes involved. But I think even if you were forcibly placed into a situation where your food intake was controlled, that as soon as you left the facility, you'd be straight back to deep throating cheese croissants, fries, burgers, and all the rest of it.
I mean, it could be. Like, I didn't go to a doctor myself and get examined, but I mean, you know, for people to say it's most likely this when you don't have any idea, you know. Hey, Lily.
But neither do you. You don't have an idea. You just made an assumption the other day that it's vertigo and got Salah to go and get you vertigo medication when you don't even know if it was vertigo. So you're doing exactly the same thing that you're accusing everybody else of doing. You're making assumptions, and you shouldn't make assumptions in that way, Foodie. You should have gone to the emergency room, gone to see your doctor. But I know there's a very good reason behind it, because if you keep going to emergency rooms, if you keep visiting doctors, it's going to quickly become very clear that you are abusing the visa system, staying in the country, and you've just been renewing it every 3 months, so you've constantly been in Kuwait, and they aren't going to really want someone with all your health conditions in the country, and they'll probably deport you. So this is why you're not going to the doctors. But hey, that's up to you, isn't it?
I can run. Remember, I ran across the street in Thailand to get puts in. Conversational boundaries anymore. But I blame social media. Yeah, you're right, YouTube lover.
We are well beyond the point of Thailand. Thailand was a long time ago. Foodie was a good £75 lighter. Completely different situation. Foodie was a lot more mobile when she went to Thailand with Salah that first time. She most certainly ain't that mobile now. So it's like comparing apples to oranges. Maybe there is one way we can guarantee Foodie gets some exercise.
Hey, a Twinkie! I'm gonna get you!
Fat people are the only ones who get sick. So stupid. Yeah, I mean, I'm not dumb and I'm not delusional. I know that being obese is very unhealthy, and I do have a lot of other health problems, you know, but...
I beg to differ. Delusional, yes, you most certainly are, Chantal. You are so delusional that you're probably the most delusional person I've ever come across. I'm yet to see anyone else who is quite as deluded as you are, that is insisting upon sitting in a fart box in Kuwait, the pretense of cohabiting with a guy who just wants you for a passport to Canada. He's not interested in anything else. He doesn't want to be with you. We've seen that quite clearly multiple times. We've seen some of his comments. He barely comes into the chat anymore. So he's checked out completely. And you are the only one that can't or won't see it. So you are delusional. You're delusional about your health. You keep telling yourself, oh, I'm 363 pounds. Whatever weight you are, Chantal, your weight is dangerous. It's causing you greater health problems. And I honestly, fervently believe that you will not see 50.
I love it the most. I love raw chicken.
Yeah, you ate that raw chicken as well and enjoyed it. You said it was the best meal you'd ever had.
Yeah, some of the items are, but set price by spring, you know. But the t-shirts are not too bad. I think like $20.
And no, Foodie, there is a price that they're set at, a minimum that they're set at, but you are above that. So you have set the prices as high as you have because you're trying to make as much money as you can off the merch. And all that's going to do is you're pricing it really at a point where your supporters can't afford it. So you might as well just drop the prices and accept a smaller profit margin in order to sell more.
I think the medicine, like, if you have vertigo and you have fluid problems in your ear, the medicine is supposed to, like, get rid of that.
Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, strikes again.
So I think that's why my ears are bugging me.
Oh, and I speak of the devil, and he shall appear. He's just popped up in chat.
I designed the fonts. I do those myself, but...
Well, you didn't really design the ones with the fonts yourself, did you? Because that's already a pre-existing font. It's not like you've drawn out that lettering or created the font from scratch yourself. It's still taken from a computer program. You've really designed nothing at all in that shop. Like everything else, it's minimum effort, isn't it, really?
Similar to Starbucks. Hold on, guys.
I don't think Salah approves of your double coffee, Foodie.
Somebody's watching me. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. Yo!
Well, there we are, guys. Foodie is miraculously cured. Her vertigo is all gone. Until she needs an excuse for why she's not done something again.
Oh, hell no! Really? It'd be sour. Don't you cry no more. Oh, vertigo's back. Oh, I gotta go lay down! Whoa. This is what I'm gonna look like when I'm old.
No, Foodie, because you won't get to old age. Sorry to say.
Kanye West? No. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I don't really, like, read the news. The Epley maneuver. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Of course you don't pay attention to the news. Unless it's food-related news. Like, Hardee's is bringing out something new on the menu. You know about that, but the news? What's going on around the world? Nah, not a clue. Isn't interested. Doesn't care.
Bye everybody, thanks for peasing. I'll see you guys later, inshallah, okay?
Right, everybody, that's the end of the video. I'd just like to thank you all for stopping by and listening to me waffle on. I really do appreciate every single one of you. If you liked this video, please give it the thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos of this type, then hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Take care, guys, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!